And all the time.
Hey guys, it's me, Comic Bubbles here. I'm here with another Clash Royale video, and today I'm gonna be doing a replay on the Ramp It Up challenge. I just beat it. As you can see, I have 8 wins, meaning that I have 9 now. And what's even awesomer, or at least what's even more awesome, is that I got the Royal Ghost. I feel so excited, and I can't wait to start using them. To be honest though, the challenge that they offered, which was a mirror deck, of using this deck right here, like basically for the challenge, well, you guys know it, but you guys both use the same deck. I found that extremely annoying, and it was 100 gems to get back in, and I only finished with like 2 wins, which is sad considering for me. So yeah, so I'm gonna be doing 3 replays. I switched off decks. I was using this one, and I went I think 6 and 2 with this one, or 7 and 2, and then after I was 6 and 1, I mean, and then I went 7 and 2. And then after that second loss with this dude right here, I just switched off with this one, and you would not believe like how amazing the switch up was. So I'm going to be doing 3 replays, the final battle, and 2 other ones that were insanely clutch, and went on for quite some time. So without any further ado, let's get right into it. Alright guys, so the first replay is going to be against Flores. And let's get on with it. He's using a 3 Musketeers deck, which is pretty insane. I'm going to be using a P.E.K.K.A. Minor Control deck. It's kind of like the Mega Knight, but I kind of switched the P.E.K.K.A. in for the Mega Knight, because the Mega Knight is like pretty OP, and the P.E.K.K.A. is really well against it. So pretty much Ramp It Up challenge is just a challenge where after minute 1 you go into double elixir, and then after minute 2, with the remaining minute left, you have pretty much it's triple elixir, and it gets really hectic really quickly. So right now I'm going to be using my guards to defend, and I'm going to let the guards just get taken out by the minions, and I'm just going to use my bats to help finish it off. I don't think I really needed it, but it doesn't really matter. I'm wasting elixir right now. So I'm just getting ready for a balloon. The thing about playing this guy was that it was insanely hard to get a push off, so the only reason I won was because I constantly poisoned his opposite tower. Not the tower that I'm going for right now, but the left side. I took out his left side, which is really weird considering I did more damage on the right. But that's only because he kept split pushing me, and it got like super like hard after a certain point. He was just evening out damage on both of my towers while I was just struggling trying to take out his. So I just kept doing the same thing, zapping his tower as well as poisoning his muskies, so that way I could just take out everything, and then just get back to my P.E.K.K.A. and then consecutively just defend, and then just keep doing the same thing. This thing is going to go on for about 5 minutes long, so it's gonna be a long video. But yeah, I just kept using my P.E.K.K.A. to help keep cleaning up his. What sucks about Ramp It Up is that he's able to get back to his 3 Musketeers insanely quickly, which kind of sucks. But you know, as you can see, it's just the same pattern over and over. I'm using just my I don't even know what I was doing here with that barrel, but I guess just cycling through it, just in case, like if it was like a last ditch resort, in case they took out my P.E.K.K.A., they would have to shoot the minion, I mean my barrel, therefore my barrel popping, and they would have to deal with a bunch of skeletons. But either ways, it doesn't necessarily matter. So I'm just doing the same pattern. My goal was to keep the P.E.K.K.A. from taking out his battle ram from hitting on, or at least locking onto my tower, which works well, as you can see. I'm just trying to like do many pushes, and I'm slowly taking out his tower, but then right here I do like a fatal mistake, and that's just like I let his battle ram lock onto my tower, which is like the first mistake I do. And then he's already cycling back to his 3 Musketeers, which sucks so much, but I'm going to be doing Poison Zap, taking out that, and only having to deal with the right side. But then after, as you can see, I'm like Right, that skeleton barrel was kind of a waste considering that I don't even get that much damage and he does a perfect log and I have to deal with all this stuff. And I'm like, oh my god. So I'm just like, I didn't necessarily take them all out, which is why he does like a good decent damage on the right, on the left side. But I just keep defending and defending. I'm like struggling. I'm like, oh no, they took out my P.E.K.K.A. This isn't supposed to happen. And then I get to another Electro Waves, but my Electro Waves gets taken out. And I just zap everything. And I'm like, okay. I just have to honestly just, if I play my cards right and I defend well as keep doing chip damage, I could possibly win this. So right now it's just like, it doesn't look like it's going so well, but I'm defending pretty well, so I'm just going to zap everything just to make sure that I take it out, and it's just the same process. Luckily we reset, therefore allowing me to get back to my miner, do some more chip damage, put my P.E.K.K.A. on the right side, and then just defend with the guards and the bats, just for extra protection. Or I guess just the bats. And then my P.E.K.K.A. takes everything out, and now I have to deal with all that stuff. He's like putting everything down. I'm like, uh-oh. Should I wait for the poison? No, I just wait for my P.E.K.K.A. I lock it down. Luckily I lock it down before they lock onto my tower. It would have been really bad. And I get back to my miner and I poison it just to make sure that I do enough damage, and I'm gonna zap it in case like his goblins locked onto my miner. It wouldn't. I would take it out and my miner would, they didn't get the final chip off, but my poison gets a one more tick to take it out, and he finished it off with like a good battle. So that's gonna be the end of the first replay, guys. Alright guys, so the second battle is gonna be against Junior. I kind of like didn't want to put my P.E.K.K.A. down because like I feel like he could just put something on the opposite side, but it doesn't matter. So I was just leaking elixir here, and I don't know what to do, so I just do a perfect zap on those goblins, and he laughs. Yeah, it was kind of a stupid choice by me, but you'll see like how clutch this is. Alright, so he's gonna put down his Electro Waves, I believe, all the way in the back. I'm gonna put mine down in the back first, and I'm just gonna poison his, therefore allowing me to like, if I have to, I could pretty much almost take it out with the zap if I need to. So he's gonna put down the P.E.K.K.A. to begin with, which is like really weird, but I'm gonna put my miner to help finish off that Electro Waves. But what's stupid is that I wasted that zap because I forgot that my Electro does damage to two things rather than one when it's close enough. So at least the P.E.K.K.A. didn't lock on, and I'm going to use my Electro Waves to reset it. He's going to use his bats to finish off that Electro Waves, and he's going to do a quick hog push. That Hog Rider, well, I guess not, but that Hog Rider is going to be kind of like the death of me. So he's just going to put down his Hog Rider, he's going to fireball it. I guess it wasn't worth it, but he's going to get one hit off plus fireball damage, so that's really good on his part. I put off a really close battle, and you'll see why. What sucks about that poison is that I didn't get everything. What's good is that my skeleton barrel is going to lock on to the tower, at least almost, and get some really good chip damage off. So I'm going to be using my Electro Waves, and he's going to be putting down another Hog Rider, and it just keeps adding and adding up, guys. His Hog Rider almost got 2 hits, but it wasn't enough, I guess. So I'm going to be putting down another skeleton barrel. Guys, the skeleton barrel is pretty OP when it's matched with the miner and Mega Knight, or at least just a tank and the miner and the Royal Ghost. There's like a current deck that's just in the meta that's supremely annoying. At least I can use it now because I have a Royal Ghost, but you know. So I'm going to be putting down my P.E.K.K.A. in the first. One tip that you guys should know with that I don't do is that you always want to play your P.E.K.K.A. on... You always want to play P.E.K.K.A.s on your side of the tower rather than theirs, and I make a mistake here by doing that. As you can see, I just keep adding on, and because of that push, I'm just like, oh man, he has 2 P.E.K.K.A.s now, what am I going to do? So I can only use my P.E.K.K.A. to defend, and I had to put a clutch miner all the way in the front, and I'm going to have to poison it. Therefore, since there's only like 14 seconds left, if I play my cards right and I do like a good zap, I just have to get back to my Hog Rider. As you can see, it doesn't look like it's gonna go my way, so I'm quickly like, I'm gonna pause it here. I'm gonna put it half, but as you can see, he's like so close, and then he just needs one more hit. And then what's even more crazy is that he puts down his Electro Waves, and I didn't think it was gonna be enough, but the miner still gets the hit off, and I pull off a win. and I'm gonna give him a little pouty face because I feel sorry for him considering that I won, but I'm happy that I won. So that's gonna be in the second replay, guys, and let's get to one more. Alright guys, so the final replay is going to be against Le Mountain, SKTF. This is the final battle that got me to get the 9 wins and the Royal Ghost, which is pretty insane. But like I said, this is the deck that he's using is the Royal Ghost, Skeleton Barrel, Miner, and Mega Knight. But you kind of switch the variation considering that instead of minions you use the Goblin Hut. But yeah, I'm going to be using that famous deck that with the Tesla and the Princess and the Goblin Barrel, Lobby, I guess. Yeah, but you'll see that since this type of deck that I'm using, considering with the Ramp It Up challenge, it's really like, it just gets super hectic, and if you know how to use your cards, it's super fun to play with. But even with as consecutively as it goes over time, you'll be able to go on offense, but as well as even when you're on defense. So I'm gonna be selling Skeleton Barrel. Damn it, I'm gonna be sending a Goblin Ice Spirit, and what's cool is that my Ice Spirit locks onto the tower, allowing my Goblins to get an extra hit off. The key about this deck is that you have to make sure that your Princess is always on the opposite side, because if it isn't, then it's not gonna get that extra hit off, the extra chip damage that you need. What sucks about the placement with that I did with the Ice Spirit is that it doesn't matter, the Ice Spirit won't lock onto the Royal Ghost because it takes 0.7 seconds for the Royal Ghost to lock onto the 0.7 seconds for the Royal Ghost to be noticed, and that's still not enough for the Ice Spirit to lock onto the Royal Ghost. So the Royal Ghost is just gonna take out that Ice Spirit. The Skeleton Barrel is a building card. Just a quick tip for you guys to know, so it will always lock on like right here. Like I said, I did a really bad log, thinking that I would have saved it, but I didn't. Save the Tesla at least from more damage, but I don't. He's gonna be using his Mega Knight to finish off my my Goblin Barrel, which is a good tip. What's good about his deck is that he has like 3 things to counter my cards. Luckily, I have 2 princesses down. I protected my princess because the first time he used his miner to take out my princess, but I kind of learned from it, placing my Goblin Gang to protect it, and therefore allowing me to have 2 princesses on the field. So right now it's just chip damage, and you'll slowly beat them up. So yeah, I have to keep like defending well, because if I don't, then I'll probably lose my tower. So like I said, the princess here is key. I'm baiting his logs really well, because he keeps using it on my princess. And my prince, like, it's just like, so it's pretty much zap it like it is, and you're just able to get really good hits off. He keeps putting his miner for my tower, but then he's gonna have to switch it up. I'm placing down my knight just to soak up all that hit. I don't get all the Goblin Barrels that time, all the skeletons that time, but I get a pretty good amount. And this time he saved his log. I keep trying to place my princess to try to get some chip damage, because all I need is just 440 something damage, and I think it's enough. He's just trying to get chip damage. He's trying to take out my tower slowly. He keeps saving his barrel for his log for my barrel. Luckily my princess got that extra hit off, getting a good chip damage off, so I just have to defend this one good, and it's over. And as you can see, I'm just like defending really well. I have 2 Teslas down, I have a princess, I can just keep sending my goblin, and as long as I get the chip damage, I'll be good. I'll do good. What kind of sucked about that placement was that I thought he didn't use his log yet. At least I was trying to get his log, and it wasn't enough. So right now it's just, if I get the chip damage that I need, I'll be fine. So I just placed down my Goblin Barrel right at the tower, because he already used his his log, and luckily I took out his tower before his Inferno Tower locked on mine, which is why he said wow, but I give him a good luck, I guess, considering for the end of it. But yeah, that's gonna be at the end of the 3rd replay, guys. So hopefully you guys liked the video. I only took a screenshot of me winning the Royal Ghost challenge, but I'll be trying to post up more videos. I haven't really had the time. I have to go do a DNA test not a DNA test, oh my god. I have think I'll do a test at a drug clinic to see if I get a job as my final, thanks to High Slot 11. So yeah, that's gonna be the end for the little bit part of my life. And yeah, so hopefully you guys like the video. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, keep on, bubble on, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.
I'm at an all-time